Ooh, back again with another one. What's going on, Adam?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Just see what I can do at this gym. I just got off a 13-hour stretch.
13 hours, my boy?
And you
Dude,
don't even want to. I put in 15 on Monday, man. That's exciting.
bro, you're a tank.
I put in 12 and a half yesterday, 13 a day, 13 tomorrow.
I don't know how you do it, bro.
And then Sunday, man, I work my 6-hour shift at Little Caesars. That.
You're a complete savage. To be straight up with you, brother, you're complete savage.
So when I find time to work out, I'm so happy.
Hey, bro, I'm proud of you. And honestly, like today, that's what kind of what we're going to be talking about is how to become a dangerous man. And honestly, this is something that like you've been really implementing like over the last few months too. So this is like literally right up your alley. So,
Yeah,
um,
these old bones are cracking, man. I'm about to be 38 next month, so
oh, old man,
yeah,
dang.
I'm
Well,
old. I got and I am very old, man. I got a niece that's 30, man. So I know.
you want us to call you Unc now or what,
Yeah, you're gonna have to start calling me up, man.
bro? Shut up. uh,
I could be your dad, little brother, man. My older brother is gonna be 50 this year.
oh, really?
Yeah,
You might be right. You might be right.
I could be your dad, little brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My nephew Keith.
What up, Aunt? uh,
What up?
you're funny. All right. See you later. All right, cool. So, all right, we're gonna hop into it. So, when you ready to take some notes, bro, we're gonna like really dial in on this and get things rolling. All right.
All right.
Bet. Do a little. Trying to find a good angle for all these. Okay. So we're gonna hop right into it. Yo, what is going on? It's Keith, proud CEO of Primal Strength Performance and Primal Aesthetics. This is a live session geared towards men and women, um, realistic people who are ready to make a change, level up their fitness journey, and transform their physique. Okay, today we're taking a really, really deep dive into a powerful topic, something that I've been covering with a lot of my clients as of recent. It is obviously I do have some female clients in there as well, but it is how to become a dangerous man or woman in this case. All right. But here's a twist. It's not just about, the tattoos or big muscles or, the physique or anything like that, or just being loud, right? These are all things that I have in the past thought that is what's going to make you dangerous, right? In fact, um, the most dangerous person, man or woman, tends to be like the one that's the most quiet, okay, the most disciplined, the one who shows integrity or integral commitment, who shows up for their friends and their family, no questions asked. So we're breaking this down. Okay, we're going to break down the biggest myths, the misconceptions, and the obstacles standing between you and your full potential. Um, so let's just go ahead and get started in there. All right. So what does it really mean to be a dangerous man or woman? Okay. And how do you become a dangerous man? Who commands respect? Who is confident? Who has strong relationships, not just with others, but a strong relationship with yourself. And I want you all to stay with me on this one. All right, because if we dig deep enough, okay, we find out what the true strength and true confidence looks like. Not only, like I said, with yourself, but with how you handle things, right? So I don't understand how social media can force you to portray Ronnie. One second. I don't understand how social media can like portray like as tattoos being loud, like loud mouthing or just bragging about toughness is like what's going to be the image of making you dangerous within like movies or stuff that you see online, right? And so I believe wholeheartedly, like the real danger isn't, it doesn't have to be loud. Okay. The most dangerous man or most dangerous woman are the ones who, carry themselves with a quiet confidence, right? They keep to themselves. They don't involve themselves in all the nonsense, right? And they're strong enough to not have to prove themselves to anyone. They're cool, calm, and collected, and they compose themselves through any face of danger, right? Or any challenges. Yeah, we can get together soon, Ronnie. The essence of being dangerous is honestly just deep rooted in overall just self mastery. Okay, I've been reading a lot of Sun Tzu, Robert Greene with 48 Laws of Power, 33 Strategies of War. And it's knowing who you are and mastering your emotions, mastering and being in control of every single action that you take. Okay, and that just means, or that just makes you super unpredictable to anybody else that comes across your path, right? And but also in the best way, because at the end of the day, true strength lies in your ability to stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, and think things through, and not act on just pure emotion, but act with a purpose, right? And why do you think all of the people in history are the ones that are not the loudmouths, not the ones running around, not the ones, you know, quiet to themselves, right? The biggest and most dangerous men are all the ones that are staying quiet and keep to themselves, stay disciplined mentally, physically, and emotionally, right? Because at the end of the day, they don't need to show off. They don't need to shout. They don't need to hoop and holler about their abilities and what they can do. They're men and women of action, right? Not just words. Okay. They don't seek validation from anyone. They know within themselves how much they are worth, what type of person they are, and how much power they bring to the table. They're comfortable within their own skin. They're comfortable and secure within their identity. They're not guessing and checking, jumping back and forth. Or, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that. Or I identifying as whatever the hell, right? This kind of man or woman doesn't need to broadcast his power. Because the people who actually do, or have to do that in order to feel insecure within themselves, right? So I want you to think about this. Think about one person that you truly respect. If you guys are at home, you guys are watching, drop it in the comments. One person that you truly respect. Now, mine is empty. Mine's a man upstairs, right? Another person is my pops. I respect the hell out of him. Good dude, right? And if you can't drop one, or you can't name one person, that is a problem. That is an issue. Okay. Because chances are they're not the ones who talk super big or try to dominate every single question, or instead they're the ones that usually listen very carefully, and they're very particular how they look at you. They look at you with intent. They look at you as if they're paying attention, trying to look into your soul and read and understand and identify who you are, right? They only speak when necessary. They only speak with a purpose of delivering value back into you, right? So being dangerous means being ready for anything. But at the end of the day, you're not wasting any energy on anything and everything, right? It's about staying calm, staying poised, staying very to yourself when things get tough. I'll be the first one to tell you that, like, all my time in my life being an athlete, whether it be on the wrestling mat, within the ring when I was throwing shot put and discus, or on the football field, I was never the one to be hooping and hollering, or after I made a big play or a sack or anything like that. I was not screaming to the top of my lungs or anything like that. I may have did it one time. I'm capping. But I was never the one to do that because I act like I'd done it before. Repetition, 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 repetition. Oh, this is, and every time I did it, oh, this is dope. I made the play because I did what was necessary. I paid attention in film. I watched what was going on. Wrestling, I watched film on other wrestlers. I watched YouTube of, the best Greco free or sorry Romanian wrestlers that were on the planet, right? Any Olympic athlete, watching them and studying them. Because at the end of the day, I wanted my actions to speak more than what my words carry, right? And so let's shift the narrative here, okay? Let's shift to how being a dangerous man impacts your relationship, right, within yourself and with others, okay? So first, you have to be dangerous for yourself. And honestly, this just means like being committed to your own growth and your own success. And you got to be disciplined. You got to show up, take care of your family, take care of your body, take care of your mind, right? And for some people, like mentally, taking care of themselves is taking care of other people. But when I say take care of your family, it is knowing and understanding that there is a deeper connection, a deeper level of security that you have to reach and pull out of you in order to reach that success. Okay. So the question you have to ask yourself is like, do you follow through on your promises you make to yourself? Are you consistent? Are you consistent in working on your goals, or do you keep integrity? Okay. Because making promises to yourself and showing up and doing the necessary things day in and day out and being consistent on those things is that integral commitment, right? That I preach all the time. And so integrity literally just means, or integral commitment just says or means that you're doing what you say you're going to do, especially when no one's watching. And you're committed day in and day out to make those things happen, right? For a lot of my clients, like I don't have to go behind them watching their every single move, watching how much food they take in, right? Watching them track your calories or anything like that. Now, on days, Adam, but on days that I have to, like, oh, Keith, hey, real talk, it's been a day. I'm gonna get my food in later on this evening, I promise, and then it's up, right? I'm keeping their integrity intact. I'm keeping them committed to the things they say they want to do. Right? You want to lose 20 pounds? Okay, let's do it. For some of us, it might take 20 weeks. Some of us, it might take 15 weeks. Some of us, hell, it might take 10. I would say realistically, on the realistic side, let's take 15. Okay? But being a dangerous man or woman doesn't make being a dangerous man or woman doesn't that person does not make excuses. Okay? And when things get hard, they don't say, "Oh, well, it's not my fault," or I had X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3 going on all day. I couldn't get my workout in. I couldn't get my steps in. Or I forgot my lunch at home. Like I couldn't get my food in. It's like, no. Instead, he or she is going to figure out and find a way to stay within their macros. Find a way to get their steps in. Find a way and maneuver or move certain things within their schedule so they can continue hitting 2, 3, 4 times a week in the gym, right? And when things get hard, they show up. They don't shy away, right? They figure it out. They find a way every single time. That's the kind of man or woman, right, that you need to be in relationships, okay? And in a relationship, people want to feel safe. People want someone that they can feel secure with. Not because of just like a physical aspect of protecting them, right? But because they trust you and they trust your word. They trust that when you say you're going to show up, you're going to show up. Case in point, some of you guys saw my story last night of putting in overtime at G Studios, right? Printing shirts. I show up. I'm reliable. I'm consistent. I'm someone that doesn't fold under pressure when things get hard. Because at the end of the day, like me and Ginger's relationship, I want it to be rock solid. I want our relationship, our bond as a couple to be unbreakable. Right? Because I want not necessarily so badly, but I want the eventual queen of my castle to respect me and respect my word. When I say I'm going to show up for something, just because I'm busy doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. You ask of something from me, I'm gonna move mountains to make sure I get it done, or to the best of my ability. If I can't do it, I will find a way to make it work. What's up, Sana? Miss you. Um, but at the end of the day, actually, speaking of Sana, who came in today, Sana was one of my clients. What was that, like 6 months ago? She trained with me for 2 years, two and a half, almost two and a half years, something like that. And when I first met her, she was not the woman that she is today, to be quite honest. She was shy. She didn't talk too much. It took her a while to open up. And Sana, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it took her a while to open up and fully trust me when I told her I'm gonna figure out her PCOS. I'm gonna figure out how to correct her lower cross syndrome. Right. I'm gonna figure out how to help her come into the gym and feel confident when I'm not there to lead the workouts. And now she's graduated from our training program through the Stronger You program, and she still shows up even when going. Are you in your masters right now, Sana? If you're still here, I think she's in her master's program right now, and she still makes a way to train at least at a minimum 3 days a week, intuitively eating. Yes, awesome. Intuitively eating and drinking her water every single day, right? Because with this program, I don't want you to just say that, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but not show up, right? I want to help you develop the integrity, the commitment, and the confidence that we want to go into. I want to develop real confidence that doesn't just come off of just boasting or talking about any accomplishments or just flexing at the gym. You know, it comes from the internal commitment, the integral commitment, and personal excellence. Okay, so confidence grows when you keep promises to yourself day in and day out. And you keep promises not only to yourself, but keep promises to others. Yo, what? Yo, Sana, I'm super proud of you. Way to work. 40 the Sana's but bench pressing 45 pounds with ease. With ease. Reps. Reps. She's ferocious. uh, but confidence is like it's one of those things that the only way you do or the only way you create that confidence is you do the same thing over and over and over and over again with a relentless attitude, keeping those promises to yourself and promises to others. And it's about knowing and being capable of handling whatever life throws at you. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to put the work in for you. You got to show up for yourself. Confidence is that commitment. It's being that dangerous man or woman that commits to the principles and their values. He commits or she commits to being the better, to being 1% better every single day, no matter how tough the path gets. And when you're committed, your confidence naturally builds. It skyrockets actually, because you know that no matter what, you're staying true to yourself. Because you're not doing it for anybody else. You're not doing it for me. None of my clients train for me. Pops. Focus. But my clients are not doing it for me. Speaking of, my pops is on here. Man's dropped, what, 60, 70 pounds in about 6 or 7 months? Because why? Because he wanted to be here for his family. Because he came to me telling me that he wants to see me and G get married. He wants to see us have our kids. He wants to be there, not to be a weirdo like he is sometimes. But he wants to be that grandfather that is within his family's life, right? And he's developed unwavering confidence. And I'm not saying he never had any before that, but it's hell probably quadruple from losing 70 pounds. He's close to almost being under 300. And I don't remember the last time the man was under 300. All right. A dangerous man commits to his principles. He commits to his values every single day, day in and day out. Confidence just also means like not being afraid to step into a difficult situation. And when things get hard, like I said, it's that dangerous man or that dangerous woman that does not back down for anything. Man's is crazy enough to lean into it, right? Not to prove a point to anybody, but to prove to himself that he can do it or she can do it. Remember, it's not about, talking big, or it's not about doing big. It's about doing the necessary steps every single day. And I'll give you like a little personal connect here. So, like 2 years ago, before I tore my pec, I was about 280 pounds. Yeah, 270, 280. And I could still run like I was 235, 240. My 40 time was about 4.47 or something like that. And I was putting in work, not necessarily to like, do anything super big. Like, yeah, my aspirations were big to like, cause I wanted to go to the league. If I had to go through arena football, play in that for a few years and then go to, a practice squad or, play in the XFL. I don't even think the XFL was out yet. I think it's just getting started actually. But like taking the necessary steps, if I made it to the practice squad of NFL team, I made it. Because realistically, like half of those dudes, and I'm being realistic with myself, half of those dudes that are on that football team are above 6 foot. I'm 5'10" on a good day. But I was dreaming big. And I kept my promises every single day, tracking my macros, hitting the gym. No matter how tired I was, I would wake up every single day early to do my meditations, to do my morning routine. A lot of people think that morning routines are shite. They don't do anything for you. Cap. They actually are the biggest thing that help you develop unwavering confidence within yourself. And to wrap this all up, being dangerous is, especially as a man, particularly ladies, I'll come back to you. But being dangerous as a man is about more than just appearances or how you act, right? It's about being disciplined. It's about being confident. It's about being committed to integrity. Doing what you say you're going to do. If I say if I'm committed to hosting these calls every single week, my coaching calls with my clients, or doing these lives, live teaching segments, I'm committed to doing that. Whether I'm traveling, whether I feel sick, whether I'm tired, whatever, it's in my calendar, and I scheduled it in there. I blocked off 30 to 45 minutes based on the length of the call sometimes, because I'm committed to spreading knowledge, right? It's about living the life where your actions speak louder than your words. I know that's cliche, but it is true. Okay, the most dangerous man, or the most dangerous men, are those who have control over themselves, their emotions, their actions, their lives. If you want to be a dangerous man, it's not about, what you look like, okay, or what you say. It's about what you do. Master yourself. Stay committed to your goals. Stay committed to what you believe in. Okay, be someone who others can trust and rely on day in and day out. Okay, and most importantly, be someone who follows through on their promises that they make to themselves. All right, so those of you that came through, those of you still watching, thanks for joining me today on another live coaching call, becoming the best you, becoming the better version of you, becoming, or how to become a dangerous man, or being the dangerous man in this situation. Okay, I hope that you found a lot of insight, and I hope this was super helpful. I will be doing my best to start bringing more people, doing like almost like a live podcast type of thing, delivering more value to you guys. And if this topic was super, super helpful and it resonated with you, once you drop a comment down below, drop some fiber down below for me, or message me on social media, primalking.fit or Keith King Jr. on Facebook. All right. And remember, it's not about proving your strength to others. Okay. It's about knowing your strength and living it. All right. Um, like I said, if you like today's episode, like today's little live, okay, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. To follow more on the journey. Don't forget to follow on IG and Facebook. Um, I want to develop. I want to give more like self development stuff on social media too. Okay, so stay committed, stay up, stay blessed, stay on the integrity of living your best life. Okay, make sure you share this with somebody that this resonated with you. You know, who needs to hear this message. Okay, let's build up this community. Let's be strong. Let's be dangerous men together. Until next time, remember, stay quiet, stay strong, stay committed, keep growing. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll catch y'all in the next one.